All right, my friends, this week on Prof and Dev Play Games, we talk about the games we've been playing over the Thanksgiving break. Stay tuned. All right, my friends, welcome to episode 506 of Prof and Dev Play Games. My name is Larry, the professor. Over there is Anthony, the dev. How's it going, man?
Going well. It's been a weekend, good Thanksgiving, and then a weekend of holiday decorating. So
yeah,
Thanksgiving was good. It's good, full of good food, and generally pretty low key overall, which was nice. But yeah, decorating's been nice. Got the trees up because we have both kids have little trees in their room.
Oh, very cool.
Our main tree, and then I have the nerd tree got set up today. So that's right behind me, illuminating my office right now.
Nice. That's very cool.
Yeah. I've had to pick out a new ornament this year, nerd ornament. Hallmark has been really good with the gaming ornaments lately.
They have been. That's right.
I'm down to two. I've got two to pick, and it is one is the it's not pixelated. It's the original NES Zelda Link, but it's very much like a 3D model sculpt of the concept art, where it's like Link on his down on one knee holding a shield and a sword. It's a very iconic piece of art from there, and he has a button you press and it plays the 8-bit Zelda theme.
Oh, I'm looking at it right now. I see it. Yeah,
very cool. Very cool.
That's like from the comic for sure.
Yeah, and on one side there's that. On the other side is a singing Jigglypuff.
Oh, a singing Jigglypuff! Oh my god, that's incredible.
Yeah, it sings the Jigglypuff song.
That seems like a winner.
I think it should, because I do have a Link. I have Breath of the Wild Link already on my tree. It doesn't have sound or anything, but and I can only get one per year, so I have to pick. My wife has said that I should get Jigglypuff because I don't have a Jigglypuff. Not that I really care about Pokemon at all. It's just because it's Jigglypuff.
Right. I think. Do you have Link? Do you have a Link?
I have Breath of the Wild Link.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that kind of makes sense then. I see that there's a Wind Waker Link ornament at Hallmark. Wow, they really do have some really good gamer ones. Jesus.
They do. I haven't seen. What's the Wind Waker one?
It's just him standing on the sword.
Yeah. I wonder how old that one is.
Well, I'm buying it. Boop.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
That's going into my daughter's stocking.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. They've made a bunch. I have my Super Nintendo ornament that plays the Super Mario World theme when you click it, which I love, but it's so loud. Like
wake up the whole house.
Yeah, kind of. It is your insane amount of volume for such a small little thing. Have that, but they've created a Genesis one after that Super Nintendo one, and they created this year's, and I don't care about it, is an Xbox 360.
That one I saw. That's the first one I saw this year. I was like, oh, I forgot the Hallmark does these.
Yeah, I don't really care about the 360.
Yeah.
So I'm sure some people have a lot of nostalgia for it.
For sure.
It's not a nostalgia machine for me.
Some people, that's the concept. That's the console they grew up with.
That's the console they. Yeah.
Which is wild. So.
Yeah. So that's my big decision this weekend. Order that tomorrow. Which is the ornament? And it's probably Jigglypuff. Which is hilarious. But how was your Thanksgiving and time off?
It was great. Yeah, it's been really good. I had one work meeting, and otherwise I have avoided email, so I don't get sucked into work.
That's amazing.
On my break, I was instructed to not open my email, and I was like, all right, I won't. So it's been a good time. I'm sure there's trouble waiting for me in my inbox, but that's tomorrow's problem, not today's problem. And it was great. We spent 3 days. Our daughter went to climbing camp, so she was up climbing up 6 stories on a rock wall, and we were able to hang out and spend time together, which was nice. I did a lot of writing this week.
Oh, wow.
When I got way back into reading back in October, my daughter was like, after this month, can you like write instead of read? Can you like write me a book? And I was like, oh, I've been waiting for you to ask me that your whole life. So I just got to work, and I've got a 10,000 word thing right now that I feel like I'm probably like 70% of the way done with. So I'm hoping to finish it. I will finish it in December.
Nice.
I feel very happy of finishing a book for the first time in a very long time. I'm really back in the writing and reading mode, which is good. It was good. We had a great Thanksgiving. Have been able to be active and do a lot of family stuff, which is great. And then Saturday went to my first and last WWE live event. And that was quite an ordeal. I went with my friend Kardik, and I sent you a picture in the Discord on the Discord, but we went to our seat, and as we were climbing up, I was like, it looks like there's something in our seat. And you get up there, and the camera person put their camera in the seats and then put tarp all around so that no one could sit there. And I was like, that's our seat. And they're like, no, it's not. We need it for our camera stuff. And I was like, I paid for that ticket. You need to go down and you need to exchange your ticket. No, I'm not going to do that. This is my seat. So we went round and round, and then, long story short, an hour and a half going from office to office to office, standing in line. They ran out of tickets. There were like 300 people in our situation. People that like near ringside bought, really nice seats, and they put a camera riser in front of them. So it was 6-foot camera riser. They could see nothing. And they're like, sorry, too bad. They were giving no refunds. It was chaos. And I was just like, I am just going to roll with it. Like, it is what it is. If this is how it is, this is how it's going to be. This is what I get for giving money to a company so in deep with Saudi. That's just, I was hanging out with Kardik and having a good time. And then, we finally get to the front of the line, and they had tickets again. So we got put near our section, but a much better seat right on the edge, which was nice. And then we got a coupon for the gift store, which we were going to probably buy a shirt anyways, but we got shirts for like over 60% off from the event. And we're like, great. And this is the only time I'm ever going to come to one of these. So we made the most of it. It took so long, but the first match was really long. So we got to our seats before the first match was even over, even though we waited for an hour and a half.
Jeez.
Yeah, man. It was, I was so impressed with myself. I lost my temper only once. Otherwise, I was just like, it's fine. We're gonna figure it out. And if we, it's Ticketmaster, so they're not going to give refunds. It is what it is. If we don't get to watch it, then we will just go have a nice dinner together. But we're able to watch it.
Dispute the credit card transaction.
I've thought about that, but I think that means I will never be able to use Ticketmaster again. So
that's possible. That is possible.
That's what usually happens when you dispute the charge. So I'm going to at least pursue the refund, because I bought a aisle seat, but the only way you can buy an aisle seat is if you buy 2 tickets. I'm like, well, fuck, I gotta buy 2 tickets. So then I found someone to go with me, and it was nice that Kardik spend time with Kardik anyway. But if I would have just bought 1 ticket if I couldn't have those seats. So it was fucking crazy. Like, WWE doesn't care. Petco people, the San Diego Padres people, were the ones dealing with us, and they were so nice. And they're like, it's not their fault. We know it's not their fault. But Ticketmaster, WWE, they don't care. They don't care about your money. They don't care about you as a customer, blah, blah, blah. But it was John Cena's last premium live event match. So we got to see his final pay-per-view, basically, and that was really cool. So yeah, it was a good weekend.
I didn't realize he still did it after hitting it so big in like Hollywood.
Yeah, this is it. This is his goodbye tour. So I got the San Diego themed goodbye tour shirt for John Cena, which is very cool. Yep. I think I've told you this. I've been mistaken for John Cena twice out in the world. Once it got me into the front of a plane line. Oh my God. So yeah, I have some affinity. I remember, I think I told you this too. When I told my cousin the first time it happened, he was like, "You should have told him." When they said, "Has anyone ever told you look like John Cena?" You should have said, "Oh yeah, from the neck down." Oh my god, that's so funny. But yeah, it was. I mean, that's not the type of thing that I go and do. As a kid, I loved WWE, but I'm not really into it anymore. But it was too much to pass up. My younger self would have wanted me to go, since it's just in the town that I live. So I guess city. But anyway, that was a long discussion about my weekend, but it was a good time.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so, it's been pretty quiet overall, game-wise. So
very much.
I think with some of our time, we got to play some games.
We did. What did you play?
Continue playing a bit of Arc Raiders.
Nice.
They did a patch on the 27th, which was hilarious. So context for this, there was a way to exploit through locked doors into locked rooms. Normally you needed to loot a key, and that was great. You get a key that you could take in, risky to take one in, potentially. If you die, you lose it, but it opens a door or a building on a map that usually has better loot. But people had found ways to basically clip through the doors by like weird collision and get into these rooms. And once you're in, you can open the door to get back out, but you get all the loot without needing to find the key or have it drop. And it's been a problem since launch. But this patch they put out, and the note was, exploit mitigation mechanisms have been added for all locked rooms across all maps. What that means is if you clip through a door that you haven't into a room that hasn't actually been unlocked, flamethrowers go off in the room.
Just kill you. Oh my god! They didn't fix the actual problem yet, but they were like,
"No, they just kill you if you go in the
room." That is pretty cool.
It was hilarious. And I'm like, that's a good way to solve this. Because I actually think with Unreal 5 it would probably be pretty hard to solve. Physics, collision stuff is annoying in that way.
Okay.
Clipping will happen sometimes, and then the physics is like, we got to shunt the character model some direction, and if you do it right, you'll get pushed into where you shouldn't be going. But now, don't even try. You will just be killed. And it's funnier than just a kill volume, I'll be honest, because it's what it is. It's just a big volume that kills you. But I love that they just like, no, flames shoot out of the walls everywhere.
They gave it some flavor.
Yeah.
And that's cool.
But generally, still a fun game. Don't even try playing on Sundays anymore. It's just full of assholes. That's when they come out.
Really? Sunday's the day, huh?
Sunday's the day. People get up back from church and they have that like righteous fire in them, and they just want to be assholes.
Oh my god!
I don't know.
It's the church going crowd, obviously.
obviously the people playing this game. Not all, probably.
I mean, who the fuck knows? Yeah. Oh man, that's funny.
Or angry teenagers that had to go to church and are pissed because that
makes a lot more sense. Yep. Yep.
Never there in my life ever. But
no, you're not speaking from experience at all.
No, at all. Just high schoolers. It's probably middle schoolers. Let's be honest. Let's talk about the people playing first person shooters. But so that's been good. I played a bit of that. I played a bunch of Demon School though.
Nice.
Probably. I want to say I'm like 3/4 of the way through the game now.
Oh wow, you haven't hit it hard.
Yeah. I mean, how much hours is that? I should check real quickly. About 17 hours. I think it's probably about a 20 to 25 hour game is my guess, unless there's some twist that I'm going to see coming up. But feels like I have every party member at this point. Unlocked most things. It's a neat game. If you like Into the Breach, it's very much in that vein of tactics. It's a lot of pushing and pulling and triggering, kind of Rube Goldberg-ish, machine-ish, like cause and effects going on. It takes, I would say my issue with it is its pacing just takes a while to get going. Not from like a story standpoint, but just from a standpoint of getting enough abilities and characters so that it feels like there's more depth to the combat system. Just takes probably about 50% too long, in my opinion. So it felt very samey for a long time, but now on the back half of the game, there's a lot of variation going on and how the battles play out and what obstacles you need to think about, new enemy types that do different things. So that's been fun. My least favorite part of the whole thing is the writing. I'm not a huge fan of the writing. It's very tongue in cheek. It's very tongue in cheek. That's silly for silly's sake. And sometimes, and I just doesn't land for me. Other people really
going throughout, or every once in a while.
Throughout. All throughout.
I see.
The main character is not. It doesn't take. I should say the whole game just doesn't take itself that seriously. Which isn't a tone that I fall in love with. Yeah. So that is what it is. But I'm still have put 17 hours into it, even with that. So. But I would say it's also, there's been comparisons that like, oh, it's Persona-like. I don't call it. If a thing that has a calendar system in it, you want to call Persona, sure.
But that's the only tissue?
Kind of, because there's not a lot of like choice going on. Like you don't have to like pick and choose, like, what am I doing tonight? You can do everything at night. Like you can just go through map by map, like, and do karaoke with someone, do other things. It's not much of an issue. So it doesn't have the time pressure that Persona does. And some people might really like that, but that is a key part of Persona is having to make the choice of what you do during your time segments of the day and on the calendar. And this just removes that. Just like, no, you do things. It has some relationship aspects to it, so you spend time with different characters and raise relationships and learn more about them and do little side quests. But overall, I mean, it's a fine game. I'm enjoying it, but I really wish the tone was a little bit different. Art and audio are a lot of fun though. Like the art style is great. So yeah, that has been like the main thing I've played. So Arc Raiders, probably a few hours of that here and there, and then Demon School, and then today when I have time, I don't know why I decided to play Honkai Star Rail again and see where it's at. There's so much content. Holy crap. What is it with Hoyoverse games and just the insane amount of content that they put into games?
They want to keep you locked in.
I guess I'm just like, how do they do this for Genshin in this game and then Zenless Zone Zero now? And they previewed some new game coming out. What was it? It's like a Hoyoverse Control, kind of. It's very SCP, anime SCP type stuff. What did they call it? They put out a 20-minute gameplay thing with no release date. They're just like, here's this game we're making. Varsapura.
That's a hard name to keep in your mind.
Varsapura. Yeah, new open world game, has gacha mechanics, but it is like very like Control-esque kind of vibes.
Like sci-fi future kind of thing? Or
yeah, no, it's like modern day, maybe slightly futuristic, but occulty mystery horror kind of stuff going on.
Interesting. They haven't done one like that yet.
No, not at all. It's very, very different. I'm sure there'll be a lot of waifus in it because that's what they do. But yeah, there's no date. There was a 31-minute gameplay demo that they just put out.
Wow.
That's it. They're just like, here's 31 minutes of this game that we're not giving you a release date on. But they were doing that, and then it made me like, I saw that and I was like, oh, I should check out Honkai. My kids have been playing Genshin a lot. So I don't really want to play Genshin, but I enjoy Honkai Star Rail a bit more, the turn-based combat and everything. So dove back into that. Their latest thing that they added in was an auto battler.
Into Genshin?
Yeah, not Genshin, into Honkai Star Rail.
Oh, Honkai. Okay.
But it's an auto battler. Like,
interesting.
It is like Teamfight Tactics, like League of Legends Teamfight Tactics, or Dota. Whatever the hell the Dota auto battler was. Was it just auto battler?
It wasn't auto chess.
Auto chess, yeah, it's very auto chessy type thing. But single player auto chess, effectively.
Wow.
But it has the whole thing, the same type of economy, and like trying to cycle through the store to get multiples of the same character to level them up and get different gear and equip and get stronger. And it's, again, impressive how much they put into it for this game. Just like, why does this exist? And how do they keep, what tools and what team do they have that actually can put this all together?
Well, those waifus, the money.
Yeah, they make a ton of money, I think.
Yeah.
They are clearly, I think, one of the most highest grossing like mobile companies out there.
This fucking, I'm blanking on name again. Varaspura fucking Control vibes is totally it. I'm watching this gameplay video now. Wow. This is intriguing.
Yeah, I have no clue what it's going to be.
Yeah.
But it's kind of crazy, and it's kind of crazy that they would just put out here's 31 minutes of our game.
Yeah, right.
But we're not going to tell you anything more about it. No interviews, nothing. With release dates, just like, here it is. In the future, you'll see this again.
Yeah. That's so interesting. Traveling by umbrella.
Yeah. I mean, it says that total assets of MiHoYo is $7 billion estimated dollars.
Dollars? Okay.
Yeah. And it's estimated they have 5,000 employees.
5,000? No wonder they can push it out so quickly. My God. That surprises me.
That doesn't. Yeah. I mean, the teams on the games, they run a number of teams, and they probably are hundreds, close to 1,000 probably on each team. So, but I was enjoying playing it. Again, don't spend money on it, but and honestly, if everyone's listening and they're not, if you're like, man, I can't really control myself, I've like gambling is a problem for me or anything, do not even touch these games. Stay away. Like you have to have like a lot of control over that, your addictive parts of your personality to play these without like getting pulled in to the different dark patterns they use. And I'm fine with my kids playing Genshin right now because they have no way to spend money on it. So that is locked the hell down. I'm like, absolutely not. You can't. There is no way you can spend money in this game.
Well, there's plenty for them to do without it. So
and that's the one thing with the MiHoYo games is you don't have to spend money to see almost all the content.
Yeah.
The only content you can't do with like the hyper optimized stuff is not a requirement to see all the story, to see side quests, to anything. It is purely how much power do you want to get to show off kind of thing, but that gets you nothing special in game. So I mean, those are the three main things that I've played. I want to play Ghost of Yotei, but my daughter has been using the PS5 to play Genshin. So the main times that I want to play,
oh man,
she's like, no, she's camped.
You're like, I got this time. I can play. I can start Yotei. Oh shit. Okay, well,
no, she's there. Okay.
That's funny.
Yeah. Other than that, I haven't started yet. Ogres came in from the library. Need to start that.
Nice, dude. My wife just finished it. She loved it. And these are not books. This is not a genre that she is interested in reading.
Yeah.
And it really got into it. She got into it very much. And it just builds. So the more you get into it, every hour is just like, this is better and better and better.
Yeah.
So, I'm glad it came
in. It's not a long read. It's only
150 pages.
Yeah.
Something like that. We did the audiobook, and it was 5 hours. So
Okay.
yep, which is about 150 pages.
Okay. I feel like I'll probably, unless it has like super hard language, probably about
it does
100
not.
pages an hour for me is my normal pace.
Yeah, so you'll get through it in an afternoon. Like I think,
I could do it. I could do it in an evening if I just wanted to sit down and read.
Exactly. Yep, that's what I've been doing. I got my neighbor. We went, or not our neighbor, daughter's friend went to her house for a play date, and I was like, all right. So I'll tell you the real reason why we're here. And she looked at me like she was like so worried about what I was going to say. I was like, what's the next smutty book I've got to read? Because she recommended this. I didn't know it was a smutty book that she recommended to me until I was listening to the audiobook and on the way to work. And it was just like a very explicit sex scene. I was like, what the fuck? All right. So
which one?
It was fucking Yaros, the Iron, what's it called? Fourth Wing.
Oh, God. Oh, you need to talk to my wife about that. She will talk to you about that book.
I'm going to assume that she doesn't like it.
Am I wrong? Hated it.
Exactly. Yeah.
She hated it so much.
Yeah.
She read it.
Yep,
and she had a friend that was reading it too, and they went back and forth. And she ranted at me at night while she was reading it.
Yeah. I can see that. And the series has only gotten worse. Like it's just gotten, I mean, I haven't read it anymore.
She is not
reviews. Yeah. I'm reading the Bridge. The one that she just recommended was the Bridge Kingdom, which I'm really liking.
Okay.
So yeah, I sat down, I read like 200 pages in a day. I was like, damn, okay, I guess I like this book. It's not, it's fluff. It's nothing major, but they do. It's a good one of those kind of thing. So, yeah. But I also don't read a lot of these. Your wife does, so she.
The thing is my wife has like turned away from reading a lot of these.
Okay.
Mostly, she finds that it's all very cliche and tropey.
Yes.
And she's deep into fanfic, and she's like, fanfic's where I go to find any like interesting stories now. And the time when she branches out is actually there's a fair amount of fan fiction authors that are now like published authors.
Oh yeah, like the one Mate, the Ali Hazelwood is one of them.
Yeah, she's read. She had Mate the second one in that series.
Yeah, Mate's the second one.
I know she's my wife just read the second one in the series.
Yeah, that was
that,
Mate.
and there was another fanfic author that she just got the book of.
But I think Ali Hazelwood started with like Draco Malfoy and Hermione fanfic, and then
and that's my wife's favorite.
Well, that's why that makes sense. I feel like it's taken over the romantasy genre. Is these?
Yes. There's a lot of enemies to lovers.
Yeah, exactly.
Going on.
Yep. That's the one I'm reading right now. Is that's exactly what it is. I personally love that shit. It's fucking catnip. So.
It's great. It's really, when it's well done, it's really well done. It can be really great. It's what was the? This is a very weird tangent, but I'm looking at the Avatar magic cards now. Is my rant again about Avatar is that I guess for spoilers for anybody. You don't care about spoilers.
I don't care. No.
So in the show, there's Aang, the Avatar, is the main character, but there's Zuko, the Fire Nation like prince, who's been exiled and said you can't come home until you capture the Avatar. His father's a dick. You go through the 3 seasons, and Zuko's actually just a conflicted, really incredibly well written character, but he turns to be friends with the Avatar in the end. And teaches them firebending and the whole thing and becomes part of the group. Why I call Avatar cowards is the main love interest should not have gone to Aang, should have gone to Zuko. They're a much cooler couple than the boring Aang. It's Aang and Katara, and I think it should have been Aang and Zuko. Sure. Much better. And it was the enemies to lovers kind of thing going. But I'm like, nah, this works out. They spent so long redeeming that character, like truly redeeming that character. Just kind of ended a little bit of a flop there, being like, come on,
That's where the fanfic community comes in. AO3.
They have, and actually that was like one of the biggest ones, alongside Hermione.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's Zutara and Hermione are really big, and then there's Raylo.
Kylo Ren and
Kylo Ren and Rey, which they kind of started doing in the Rise of Skywalker. Not Rise of Skywalker. In The Last Jedi, they kind of started going down that route. And they kind of did it in the Rise of Skywalker. The Rise of Skywalker is terrible, so we don't talk about it.
And those characters are done, right?
Yeah,
they're done.
There's supposedly going to be a Rey movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And it has now come out, Adam Driver, there had been a script approved by Lucasfilm, for like the hunt for Kylo Ren, like post him dying in episode 9, like the hunt him out. And the director, Steven Soderbergh, was on board. Big name. Soderbergh is a big director, and it was Adam Driver and Steven Soderbergh like, we're doing this, and like Kathleen Kennedy on Lucasfilm was like, yes, thumbs up, in the like Lucasfilm, and then they pitched it to Disney, and Bob Iger was like, Kylo Ren's dead, no one wants to hear about him. And that was where it ended.
Oh my god.
He's dead. It makes no sense that he would come back. And I'm like, okay, you haven't seen Star Wars, so but still,
people,
it was like,
people in charge of shit don't know what they're in charge of.
Yeah. But no. Enemies to lovers is a thing.
Yeah, for sure, man. Fucking hell.
Not abusers to lovers. That's where it can get.
No,
and that line is hard sometimes to do.
Shit.
But there is a line there. My wife and I have talked a fair amount about it over time, and where that line can be. It was
just like fetishizes sexual assault, and it's fucking gross. So.
Yeah.
Welcome to our book club podcast.
book club. Because I mean, you touched on it. I'm like, okay, that's interesting. But wife absolutely despised it's the Fourth Wing series.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the friend that recommended it to me, she liked the first book. I thought it was like, not that great. And then afterwards, she kept reading the series. She's like, it's terrible. It's like, okay, great, I can move on. So even when I recommend it, was like, no, this is not great. But this one I'm reading, Bridge Game, is pretty good. I'll have to talk to your wife about that one and see if she's read it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But what games have you been playing?
Man, so after Survivor Series, Kartik and I went out to an arcade, a huge arcade that it was 2 floors, had tons of old school arcade games, Street Fighter, fucking a ton of Japanese games, that taiko drumming game, a ton of Dance Dance Revolution kind of stuff, a shit ton of pinball games, shit ton. And then like NBA Jam, all those kind of things, and modern equivalents of those. And then there was, I'll have to send you the picture. I'm going to text it to you if you have your phone there. So there are people upstairs playing console games, and one of them was Smash Brothers. So I'm gonna send you this video. Like, I think it's I didn't look closely because we were kind of going to another area, but this is for people who can't see this video. It is a set of 9 monitors, 3x3, kind of set askew and spaced apart from each other. All have the same video feed that you're playing. Yeah, I think it's the N64 version. Actually, you know what? That's a fucking GameCube. I apologize. It looks like they're playing the GameCube version. So that's Melee. Oh, of course it'd be Melee. Yeah, they're fucking playing Melee. Playing Melee at this place. And I was like, oh, it'd be cool to get in some Smash Bros. Oh, no. I'm not going to be able to get in there. People are playing and not moving. But there's also like remember Cruising USA where like you sit in the car seat and you have the wheel and shit like that? Yeah. They had Mario Kart DX. And it was Mario Kart like that.
I've seen that. Yeah, yeah.
I wanted to play it so badly, but same thing. There's no way I was getting in there.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember where. I mean, I've definitely seen it when I was in Japan. Like, I'm trying to think if I've seen it any place here. Maybe at the through the windows at the. God, what was it called? It's right by the convention center. There's a big arcade there that's been gone by different names for a long time. But either way, it is a big multi-story arcade. That's right by the Seattle Convention Center that Sega owned for a long time.
Oh, that's cool.
It was an actual like Sega, but they imported a bunch. They had a bunch of Japanese arcade games in there because that's pretty much the only country that makes arcade games anymore.
Right. I mean, there were several more than several Japanese language only. We played a few of them. They were like rhythm games. They were easy to play even though we didn't know the language.
That's so cool.
But hard to play a rhythm game when there's like 800 things going on around you and it's noisy as fuck and you like can't really hear the song, so you're just like going by sight. You're gonna ask something? Sorry.
Yeah. Is this like has this place been open for long in San Diego?
Yeah. It's been open for a while. I've walked past it a bunch, but I've never gone inside. It's right next to Petco Park. It's called Arcade Monsters. Cool. Yeah, the pinball. There's a Ninja Turtle pinball game. There was a D&D Baldur's Gate kind of pinball game. There was a Foo Fighters pinball game, and I just forgot.
That,
yeah. So this is a different Foo Fighters one than the one I played last time. So like, is there possibly two different ones? I don't know, man. But I loved playing pinball as a kid. My mom and I would compete with each other on the NES pinball. And I just remember staying up so late playing NES pinball. But it's so meditative, man. I was just like in the zone. It felt good. I'm like, I need one of these in my fucking house. This is great. But then we went upstairs. The last thing we played was the Simpsons arcade game. You know, the side-scrolling beat 'em up.
Yeah.
We fucking stayed until we beat it.
Nice.
I was like, oh, these things are not that long. It's about 40 minutes or so, and you don't have to. This is a place where you pay $25 to get in, and you can play whatever you want for as long as you want. There are no quarters. So we were like, fuck it. We just kept going. Like, this is just infinite lives. We're gonna beat this game, and we did. It was a lot of fun. I never beat that game. I've playing with the quarters, play for $2 or $3, $4 or $5 worth and then be done. And that's just a fucking quarter muncher. So shit ton of fun last night. That was great. Added a game to my list that I've beaten this year, which is The Simpsons for the first time. That was great. And then today, my daughter and I had a little bit of time in the morning and she was like, oh, I want to play Age of Calamity. I was like, you mean Age of Imprisonment? She said, no, I want to go back and play Age of Calamity. Like, okay, let's finish the game that we've started. Let's see how close we are to the end. We were close to the end. We had like 7 missions to go. So we just sat down for 2 hours and beat Age of Imprisonment. It's the first time that I've played. She's played the whole game. I've watched her play the whole game, but she's wanted to play by herself. And today she was like, I want you to play with me. I was like, cool. So I played with her. It's fucking awesome. It is really, really good. When you do the split screen, it is 30 frames a second, so it's not as nice as the single player, whatever. But that's fine. It plays way better than Age of Calamity, so it's all, it felt like a pretty steady 30. But the story is fucking rad, dude. The story is so good, and it's canon, and it matters. It matters that it's canon when you get to the end. And my daughter was like, oh, I think blah, blah, blah. And I was like, in my head, I was like, I don't think that'd be cool if they did that, but they're not doing that. And they fucking did it. She called it. And I was like, this is amazing. I'm so happy with the story in this game and the way this game plays. This is this is a 10 out of 10 fucking Muso game. I know I love the IP, but like, it's fucking great. Like, when your daughter finally gets her hands on this thing, I hope she likes it as much as we did. My daughter was committed to it and played it every day until probably a week and a half ago when she got sidetracked onto, we were watching the Great British Baking Show and she wanted to watch that. So we were watching that. Nice. But then we got back to games today and we beat it and she loved it. There's so much I could say about how it incorporates shit from Tears of the Kingdom, how it sets things up for the story, how it incorporates mechanics and items and enemies. It is fucking perfect, man. It's so good. So I'm so happy with that game. And it came out cool. It came out this month, right? November? Beginning of November? Am I wrong about that?
Yeah, November 6th.
Yeah, fuck. We did it. We played it and she played it and beat it in the same month that it came out.
Nice.
Good job. Usually she's like me, bounce from thing to thing. So very cool. So yeah, that's all I've been playing, is the arcade last night and then Age of Imprisonment today. As I was, yesterday morning, I was like, man, on the podcast, I have played nothing this week. I've been reading so much, but then 24 hours later, I've played quite a bit. So super happy.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
You feel like this is like, when you're saying that about the story of Age of Imprisonment and just how good isn't ties in so well with Tears of the Kingdom, do you feel like this is like a final good like send off to this type of Zelda? Like not just the Muso, but like, hey, we're done with the Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom type Zelda. No.
I wonder. I think it's a good send off for the story that's kind of was in Tears of the Kingdom. And I think the story is different than was in Breath of the Wild. So I feel like they're done with the mechanics more than they are with the storytelling. At least I hope, because I feel like the storytelling is getting better. Even if they want to switch to like some other, I don't know, however they want to do it. Go back to Ocarina of Time style or, whatever. I mean, they went back to, Echoes of Wisdom, honestly, had a pretty interesting story as well.
Yeah.
So the storytelling is getting better. I just don't know. I feel like if they're tired of kind of doing that kind of huge open world, like it's pretty taxing on the team, they want to do something smaller, maybe. But
yeah, I'm curious. I'm just curious what the next Zelda is going to be, really.
Yeah, because there's nothing in here that's like setting up anything. There's the very end thing that my daughter called that was just so well done is really just like it could be any Zelda. Like it doesn't have to be Tears of the Kingdom. And it was just so it like transformed. When you get there and when you see this and eventually like this, what I'm about to say will make sense, but it transformed something about the Legend of Zelda games that both my daughter and I don't like into something that we absolutely fucking love now. Okay. And it's hard to explain why and what that means, but we were both like, oh, do we like now? Like, I think we do. I think we do. And boy, the voice acting, the new stuff. I saw some criticism of Age of Imprisonment about the story. People didn't like, and they didn't like the new characters. They really liked. They wanted to focus on the old stuff or whatever. But the new characters sell the game. I think it's incredible. It doesn't focus. I don't know. It focuses quite a bit on Rauru and Sonya and Minoru and Zelda. But then there's the larger cast. And boy, fucking Pros D, whatever his name is in real life. The guy who's doing the voice acting for Kalamo, the little fucking Korok.
Yeah.
Like, performance of the year, man. Come on. I need that motherfucker in an amiibo. I need a Kalamo amiibo. So, yeah. I'm going to go find that Kalamo fanfic. Oh, fuck. I wonder if that exists. I'm Googling.
Probably, let's be honest. It's AO3. Here you go.
AO3 Kalamo. I'm just going to see if any of that pulls up anything. I know that's locked behind. No, that's Karamo. Oh, God. There's Karamo stuff on AO3?
Of course there is.
Oh, my God. Okay,
I'm just trying to see. Age of Imprisonment. Is there anything?
Oh, my God. That's funny.
I agree.
Oh, yeah, there is, dude. Let's see here.
There we are. There's plenty of Hyrule Warrior Age of Imprisonment. There's 33 works I'm seeing.
Yep.
Directly tagged for this game.
Yeah, me too. Got one here called Dig Two Graves. Minoru, Rauru, Ganondorf. Sexual assault, cannibalism.
Yep.
Being awake during brain surgery. What the fuck?
Yeah. Yep.
Nope, that's not. Okay.
Move along from that.
Nope, that's not what I want.
Yep. Of course it exists.
God.
Of course it exists.
Yes, it's like Rule 34, right? Yes, anything exists.
Yeah. I mean, it is. It's kind of like there is at least one fanfic for every fandom out there. Every game, everything.
Oh my God, this one is Fee, Rafika, Ardi, Kia, Argistan. Link needs a hug.
Yep. I love the tags sometimes.
So good. My God, this is too good.
But yeah, okay. We can end there before we start going down.
Yeah, this gonna be a big fucking rabbit hole. Fuck. Well, next week. Well, shit. No, we're still far away from the fucking Game Awards. Who knows what's happening?
We're 1 week away. We won't have it next week. We get it the week.
The week after. It's the 13th. It's the 13th. I thought. No, that's not true. 13th. Why is that in my head?
No, 13th is Saturday. It's the
that's
11th.
Not it at all.
It's the 11th. I think it's the Thursday, the 11th, right?
That sounds right. Yeah.
And the great thing is it's not my son's band concert this year.
There you go. Now you got to watch it.
I know, and my kids are actually really excited to watch it. Yeah, December 11th. That's actually, man, which one did they watch themselves? Whichever one they first previewed Split Fiction at. My kids watched that, and that's how they got excited for Split Fiction and wanted to play it.
Yeah.
So from now on, they're like, we want to watch this. We want to see what games get shown there and what's coming out.
Should be fun. Should be some good stuff there.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Well, fuck, my computer just turned. Nope, my screen just turned off. Okay. Yeah. So we'll be back next week. Talk about whatever the fuck happens in this upcoming week.
No, please, hopefully nothing. Let's just stay quiet. I just love
another quiet week.
Yeah, I'd love a quiet week. That'd be great. If this industry could just hold its shit together.
Oh my God, my friend. We are tightening up on Fantasy Critic. Our projection is now 389.07 to 389.65. Wow.
Yeah, I figured it was going to be crazy close.
I wonder why it's tightened up even more. No! No! Oh, okay, never mind.
What?
Fuck. Marvel Cosmic Invasion has a fucking icon that I thought was a delay icon, but it's due out tomorrow, so it's rounding up the reviews now. Icon. Whew. Okay.
Yeah, because I don't think it has any reviews right now.
No, it has none. It just has the hourglass that I thought meant that I was not.
I dropped Mina the Hollower.
Ah, good idea.
I conditionally dropped it for what?
Elden Ring. Elden Ring.
Yeah, because that's coming out.
Yes, exactly. Get some points.
It's at least going to be some points. I don't think it's going to be negative. It will be probably mid 70s. I'll be honest, maybe low 80s at best. But still, I'm like, I don't think Mina the Hollower is coming out this year. And the reason why, I will say this, from internally, they are launching on Nintendo platforms as well. And then they're launching across a bunch of things. If you haven't submitted your build to Nintendo before Thanksgiving to get out, you're not getting out this year on Nintendo platforms.
Okay.
Like, you need to submit it weeks ago.
Yeah.
And they said that they would restate a release date when they had submitted to all platforms.
Oh, they have not done that. That's true.
And I'm like, okay, then you're not done, and you're not going to be out this year. There's no way.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're super close. What happened?
But that's why, because Mina the Hollower was a 10, and then you replace it with a game that's a 3. So that's what tightened us up.
Yep.
Your big one comes out next week, Metroid Prime 4.
Metroid Prime 4 does come out next week. We'll see how it does.
Mm-hmm.
That comes out, and I think Octopath Traveler 0, same day.
Oh, shit. They're both next week.
Yeah. Both on the 4th. Both. What's that, Thursday?
Yes, that's
Thursday. Yep.
I pre-ordered Prime today. Apparently I had a $10 coupon on Best Buy. I was like, all right, I know what I'm doing with that. Boop.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, tell me how it is.
I will. I'll tell you how
I want that, and I want Octopath Traveler 0. These are both games that I want.
Well, one of those you can play.
Yeah. Theoretically, I could play Prime just on Switch.
Oh, I forgot. You're right. Oh,
but I'm pretty sure it's going to be much better on Switch too. Just throw them.
Are you going to wait?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Because
I'm planning on waiting on it. I'm like, I'm not. I would like it to just be there whenever I do get a Switch 2 and have something pretty meaty and really like performant. Because I think the Switch 2 is supposed to be 120 frames per second.
Yes, correct.
Something like that. It's like super high FPS.
Yeah. Does that mean though that it would be 60 on the Switch? Because the 120 is pretty. I feel like
I think it's 60. I think it's 60 on the Switch.
Yeah. Well, because I was going to say, like, I pre-ordered it, but I'm probably not going to play it. I'm not going to play it immediately, so I could send it to you and you could play it on Switch. Because I think the Switch 2 cards work. At least the what was the last one I got? Blank. Was it Hyrule Age of Imprisonment? No, that can't be right.
No, that was only on Switch 2.
Yeah. There's one where I had the Switch 2 card, but it plays on both.
Really? That's cool.
What the fuck was that? I haven't bought that many Switch 2 games. But there's one. Oh, Pokemon. There we go. Pokemon ZA.
Oh, interesting.
So it's
ZA.
Yeah. So when you put that Switch 2 card into your Switch 1, it plays just the Switch 1 version. You put it into your Switch 2, it downloads the texture pack or what the fuck ever.
Weird.
It's like a 16 gig download or something like that. Wow, there's a lot happening on the 4th. So my Marvel Comics Invasion is tomorrow, and then Prime 4, Octopath Traveler 0, and then Elden Ring Night Rain are all on the 4th.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
That's my last big chunk.
Yeah, that's when you catch up with releases. No. You'll be one behind me.
Oh, Ultimate Sheep Raccoon actually got dated.
It did? Oh,
December
shit.
9th.
It did. Oh, fuck. I picked that one up because I didn't think it was coming out.
Well, it's...
God damn it.
They said this year.
Yeah, well, the 9th. Yep.
They're cutting it close. Checking right now. It says the 9th.
I mean, my last ones are coming up. Yeah, I've got Marvel Comic Invasion. After that, it's Unbeatable, which got redated for like the mid-teens of December.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
But cool. All right, then. Well, we'll see what next week holds on this.
We will.
I think we'll have a very good picture of our fantasy critic.
We will.
Next weekend.
Yeah, maybe we'll do an official rundown of all of it.
Yeah, if there's nothing, if it's truly a quiet week, let's just do that.
That sounds good. Yeah, that sounds good. All right, folks, thanks for listening. If you like us, please rate us on your podcast service of choice. Tell your mom, tell a friend, download it on all their phones, and we will see you next week.
Later, everyone.